Hey, thanks very much, Megan. Yeah, that's right. A beautiful night for baseball and even some post-baseball activities because we're going to see those double digits linger around for much of the evening heading into the overnight. It is a windy night out there in Toronto, though, so really hoping you have something more heavier than just a light jacket as you head outside today. Conditions were cloudy for the start of the day, but that started to clear later on in the afternoon. Sunnier breaks for the GTHA. The opposite is unfolding for our viewers out east. We are starting to see that cloud cover build courtesy of this coastal storm in parts of northeastern and southern USA, and it's that specific system that we've been watching for about whether or not it's going to bring a risk of wet weather heading into your Thanksgiving. Now, usually when we have bad weather, it's a good reminder for viewers that weather presenters do not control the forecast. But since we have good weather for Thanksgiving, if you want to give me all the credit, I'll take it because things are looking great heading into tomorrow. It does look like Ontario could remain dry for Thanksgiving. The only trade-off, though, is the cloud cover. And although cloud cover is very hard to predict, it does look like eastern Ontario, our viewers in Kingston, Trenton, Belleville, maybe into Ottawa, could see persistent cloud cover through Thanksgiving. The GTHA, other parts of cottage country, you could see cloud cover for the start of the day, but those clouds will start to dissipate as the day progresses. Above average temperatures, though, yet again, 20 in Kingston, 18 in Toronto, just now 20 in Windsor. Your night, we'll see some single digits around cottage country, London, Ontario, Wyerton, 8 degrees. And heading into your day tomorrow, another return of above average temperatures, 18 degrees with some sunnier skies heading into the early evening. Megan?
All right, thanks so much, Noor.
Wishing you and your loved ones a very happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Things are looking great for spending that day inside or outside, as it looks like Ontario may avoid some wet weather. Not the sunniest conditions considering what we've seen earlier in the week, but there are plenty of sunny breaks expected, especially as the day progresses. A high of 18 degrees too, so above average temperatures, a warm start to the day. What more can you ask for? Eastern Ontario, or Eastern Canada rather, has been relishing into those above average temperatures, and that will be the case tomorrow. If you're wondering where all the cold is, how about a massive cold front or a severe cold front crashing through the prairies, sending temperatures plummeting 20 degrees in the span of 24 hours. So if you're thinking, I wish it was warmer than 18 or 17 degrees in Ontario, it could be worse. It could be snowing, and this is exactly what's happening as we speak in Saskatchewan. Some communities in the prairies could be looking at upwards of 20 or 30 centimeters as we head into the end of Monday. So, yeah, not what you want to be dealing with right now in this part of the country. And we've seen an area of high pressure around parts of Atlantic Canada, Quebec, Ontario, and it's been putting up a good fight against, again, some of that cloud cover and the risk of wet weather from this coastal storm. Looks like conditions may remain dry once again, as we mentioned, in Ontario, but there is that cloud cover rolling in. Things start to dissipate heading into Tuesday, so brighter skies, at least for the start of the day. We'll get into some more cloudy conditions on and off, but nothing that's going to ruin your day by any means. Wednesday, a bit more persistent cloud cover, showers towards southwestern Ontario. But then again, as the day progresses, that is going to start to clear. So safe to say we're going to see plenty of sunshine in the next few days on and off, not as consistent as it was earlier in the week. Something to watch out for is that these above average temperatures aren't going to last all that long. So tomorrow, many 17s and 18s around the GTHA. By Tuesday, 22 degrees. And then it's back to seasonal, back to reality. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 13s and 14s. Warmer conditions for the weekend. And looks like showers will cap off your weekend with a risk of that on Sunday.
For our first look at the forecast, here's a weather specialist, Noor Rafat.
Hey, thanks very much, Megan. Well, beautiful conditions tonight for whatever post-game activities you're hoping to catch, depending on how late you're hoping to stay up. 11 degrees overnight tonight, but it will be quite windy in the city. So really hoping you've got something a bit heavier than just a light jacket if you are expected to stay outside later tonight. Barely picking up a drizzle on our satellite and radar here, but for the most part, still expecting clear conditions southwestern and southern southern Ontario. We have been seeing, though, cloud cover build around the east, and this is something that we've been watching for courtesy of this coastal storm in northeastern and parts of southern USA, packing rain, strong wind gusts, thunderstorms. That same storm is what we were worried could send some wet weather and some cloud cover for your Thanksgiving in Ontario. Now, we usually say if there's bad weather, you don't blame the weather presenter for it, but since there's good weather tomorrow, if you want to give me the credit, I'll take it, because we're going to see some brighter conditions as the day progresses in southern Ontario. But yes, it could look like we are seeing some cloud cover. Does look like conditions will remain dry, though, as at least we hope, and that cloud cover will start to dissipate by the afternoon hours in southern Ontario. Our folks in the east looking towards Kingston, Ottawa, Trenton, you could be looking at persistent cloud cover, unfortunately, throughout Thanksgiving. Warm temperatures continue, though, in Toronto, a high of 18 degrees. Watch out for that breeze in the afternoon. Megan?
All right, thanks so much, Noor. Some good...
Things are looking great for Thanksgiving come tomorrow in Toronto. Don't panic if you wake up and find some mostly cloudy conditions. The sun is on its way out by the afternoon, above average temperatures too. But yes, do be mindful that it will be a bit on the breezy side throughout the day, but especially in the afternoon. So really hoping you have some layers handy if you are heading outside. The jet stream bending over this ridge of high pressure out east that's brought some sunny conditions for many, which will continue heading into the day tomorrow for some. Above average temperatures as well over there. But the opposite is unfolding around the prairies as they see a brutal cold front take over those three provinces hour by hour. And if you're wondering what a cold front meeting with a low pressure system looks like, something like this in Saskatchewan. Some snow to mark Thanksgiving Eve, and Thanksgiving snow expected for parts of Manitoba. We're talking upwards of 30 centimeters could be possible in the next 12 hours or so. So it's going to be quite crazy and a very different scene than what you're looking at here. We were not watching for snow, but rather wet weather courtesy of this coastal system, and it looks like it may steer clear of Ontario, but the trade-off could be some of that cloud cover that will roll in and might be a bit on the stubborn side in eastern Ontario, but things expected to clear in southern and southwestern portions of the province. By Tuesday, on and off cloud cover, nothing to worry about. And Wednesday, starting off cloudy, a chance of showers in southwestern Ontario, but again, brighter conditions expected by the afternoon. So you're going to see a lot of sunshine in the next few days. I think the trade-off, though, or the key message here is that those above average temperatures are not going to last all throughout the week. So enjoy them while you can. Tomorrow, especially on Tuesday, because then we're in for some cooler air that will start to move in, and that will be a bit of an adjustment. It's back to seasonal Wednesday, and we're dropping almost 10 degrees, so watch out for that. That continues up until the weekend rolls around. Warmer conditions, sunnier skies for Saturday. Looks like you could be in for some showers on Sunday.